Hey, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be covering how to get a load of points in this arena right here. So I'm 4th place currently, going just to try and stay in top 10 for the extra 1500 Lottom. I was 3rd earlier today, but it seems like Cluto's taken over, also from the same team. Right, so first node we're going to be covering is just the base node here. We're going to be looking at my team. It isn't perfect, but it's pretty good. So what I've been running is I'll get with just under double the speed of Bloomeria, and then Master Rat to do the 2.5 times damage boost. But this guy seems like he's got a good idea too, running Light Mare, which actually isn't a bad idea, because that's guaranteed 2 times damage boost without risking killing everyone else. But since I can't afford to put level 10s on him, I'm just not going to do that. So, yeah. I don't even have the rune space for it, but yeah, this is the team I used. Yeah, so 92 and 15. So, we'll get 1 turn, then him, then 2 turns, and then him. So what you want to run, these 4 skills here. Team triple damage, I'm only running it for the stamina regeneration, just to start off with. Single ally spammable triple damage, double damage, and damage boost. You don't want to risk doing the AoE vulnerable, as it might murder them, especially if you've got a higher level Algata and all the team strength is just going to end up with somebody dying. This, your only real skill that you're going to be using, maybe short and swift to cleanse, and inseparable trio for that light weakness. And now for Bloomeria, when I get it to usually at least rank 3. Mine was like rank 1, like literally 115 before the Colosseum started. I've just been working on it, trying to get it to 150. Just shove on some strong strength runes, maybe mutate with stamina or health to try and make sure that you do get your attacks in. The higher the level, the less you need the health runes, but they're nice to have. So you want to start off with 2 random haters to yourself with an extra turn, and then Hatosynthesis. And then after that, you're going to use Global Warming. The Petal Scythe is sort of just there, but you don't need it when you're running Master Rat. What you could run as well is a Magic Monster Royal Magus, which has, AoE Nature Weakness, so you could run that, but I can't really do that because it does too much damage, because I've got it at 137, because this does no damage at all, really. Just completely negligible. Yeah. And then you want to run double laser beam sword for the strength increase by 10k, which is quite a good amount. If you look, 57k with 3 strength runes, but usually that would be roughly double damage. But yeah, and then any talent really, I'd just go with the Spelling Fist, just to chuck on there really. And here you could do any stamina regeneration staff. I'm using Mercs because it has 3 uses. Uriel's Essence for safety, and you don't want to run Pain Distiller because it can kill them. It can kill these guys even if it's water, since it does so much damage, and if they've already been tickled a bit by Master Rat, it's going to kill them. So when you're fighting, you want to do the 50% damage boost first, and then do your really bad weeds and Hatosynthesis to get 2 +1/+1. So that's 4 random element haters, so you've got a 50-50 chance. If you don't do it that time, you can always try it again once your stamina has regenerated to get a good score. And then Master Rat here, just holding pure team strength and doing the entire enemy team with light weakness, so you can do maximum damage, which is 2.5 times as much damage that they'll be taking. Or you could do the 2 times damage with a monster from the books, and that's a pretty good idea as well, just to get a solid amount in. Yeah, so that's the first node covered, and that's how I got over 50 million damage on the first node. Of course, you can optimize it more and more, getting a 150 Bloomeria, because mine's only 134, and when I did the attack, Don't even think it was that. Yeah, it was 132. So I could probably get a higher score now. Yeah, if you've got 150 Bloomeria or a Laser Beam, try and use them. Laser Beam's also really good because he's really, really high damage because he can apply like 3-4 haters. I think it's like one more than Bloomeria, so yeah, 5 haters at once. Right, now for the second node, placed a bit higher on this one, place number 6. Running the same-ish team, but now I'm using Cryocrawler, just because he does guaranteed 2 times damage, and I didn't want to take the risk. This was also when my Bloomeria was 132. For Master Mashers, I think if you want to run him, you've got to kill one enemy and then have Shadonia's Essence kick in to apply AoE bleed. This is how mine went. So I was running this with Cryocrawler. These are the relics I used on him, same ones from there. Tenacity, Shield and Slumpster Trap just so he can get his stamina back, and that's just to keep him alive a bit more without damaging anyone. And then again, same sort of strategy, but now you don't apply the weakness because it's just guaranteed double damage from him. You want to start against them and then finish them off. Then also you can check elements to see what's good against magic. Since it's nature, you know that you want to be using that Petal Scythe skill because it's more damage than global warming and it'll have that 2.5 times damage multiplier. So that's going to be a load of damage against them. So you want to use that as your first skill. And then you'll want to use your extra turn skill and your just self-cleanse with a hater until you get that skill back, but it isn't too big of a cooldown, I think. Yeah, 3 turns. So if you do that attack, that attack. Or, no, it's that. So it is really a cycle. But yeah, just got to be careful with that in case you mess up. And of course, same strat as last time, apply the damage boost, then double and triple and insta-kill. Since everyone in this node is magic, just be careful of the Dreamer because she's screwed me over every single time. If you had a 150 Bloomeria that could outspeed the Dreamer, that would be great. But yeah, so good so far. Now this one I'm not too good at. I've been trying it a bit, but I've just been getting unlucky with my haters. So yeah, my highest score's been with this team, but I know on how to improve it, and that is by swapping out Laser Beam, using Bloomeria for higher damage, swapping out Pango for Cryo, and that's basically it. And then you can get probably 150 million maybe. So same team as last time, this, and you just want to get lucky and use your light AoE, but it's really annoying. That's all. Because Ophiuchus has literally ruined my run so many times by just possessing me and then making him kill himself and then possessing him and making him kill himself. So that's annoying because then you've just wasted 20 stamina. So that's why you need to be careful. But yeah, if you get a solid run with a high enough rank Cryocrawler that can survive taking a few hits with a life rune and maybe 2 team strength. I've only got 2 slots unlocked on him, so I don't really have full access because I'm not paying 25 gems. That should get you a bit. Now this one I've done a bit better on, place number 6 with this team. And actually I do recommend using Laser Beam over Bloomeria in this scenario because he has the 2.5 times damage boost against the first wave, which is really useful. So if you swap him out for him, who I've also been ranking up, of course triple strength, and not this, I've just given him a stamina because I had to swap my runes around. But yeah, random hater and then 3 random haters, so that's 5 random haters in total, including the rank 3 trait. So that's like more than a 50% chance to get the hater you want, so it's really useful. You want to run Laser Beam Sword, and usually I'll run Killer Rock's Armor, just to make sure he doesn't run out of stamina when he's trying to attack. With this one, I'd say you'd be safe to run Royal Magus at a low rank, but if it's pretty high and it might kill the Hammer Grom, or it does anything like that, because he does not have Megaton, keep that in mind, he does not have Megaton in this, I believe. So I ran Cryocrawler with Algata and him, and it worked out really well, and I don't even think Cryocrawler died, maybe at the end to some electrics, but yeah. There's no that you really need to take too much care into here, just need to be a bit careful, and if you get your Thunder Hater and your Steel Hater, your Metal Hater, same thing. But yeah, if you get them, you're just set really, you're just basically going to sweep through, which is going to be really nice. Yeah, that should get you a good chunk of damage, and that's how you'll really get into the top 10 in this. He's just using your head a little. Look, me and this other guy both got over 50 million with a Cosmic Monster, so it is possible. He just ran Raijin. This time I wouldn't run Pango if I did it again, and then I'd get the 2 times damage multiplier, and I might get maybe 3rd place, 4th place, something like that, but it ain't worth it right now. I might try it tomorrow. Yeah, and if you look, there are a lot of people who are using loads of different team comps, so you've got a lot of options. Then, now for the final node, node 5, the boss node. I used to have number 1 on this, haven't played it since. I've dropped to number 5, but still, team's real effective. Now, I've used here is Lord Nabotus, Pango, and Algata. Of course, you could optimize this more by using Cryo Crawlers for the double damage from the books, and you can do damage weakness and multipliers and loads of stuff. So that's how Apple X39 got to 587 million using the Master Masher Hater, the Algata, and Nabotus. But yeah, I think Nabotus is pretty damn well needed. Unless, of course, you're this guy who used Panion, but that's pretty low odds. But yeah, if you're looking through, most people are going to be using either Kage or Nabotus. Of course, the higher they place, the more rewards they get, so you need to really think about what you're investing in. Yeah, that's it for the video today. Sorry I haven't been uploading a crazy amount. Thought I'd be uploading a bit more this era, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'll see if I can ask some members of my team for any tips, like Apple or Clue2. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.